Hey YouTube, this week we're going to do some tabbing and we're going to pull the drains and try to figure the valve stuff out, the sizes. Thank you so much for letting me know that was a Y valve. But anyway, stick with me. We're going to do some stuff. Welcome to my life. All right, so today is Sunday. It's a beautiful day, and I just felt like doing some boat stuff. So we'll go inside, and I'll probably pull the drain out of the live well first, so I can get that on order. Because remember, your suggestion actually, we'll do an elbow instead of a straight shot down, and that'll keep that pipe higher and allow it to drain down and out of the boat instead of draining it up and out of the boat. So that was a good suggestion, but I just haven't been able to get the measurements off of it. I looked them up. There's a couple on Amazon. I'd like to have, something better than the cheap one that's on there, but we'll see. Once I figure out the sizes and stuff, maybe I'll send that off to Patriot Marine Fabricating and see what they can come up with. And then yeah, the Y valve, I need to measure the pipes and get that written down. So when thank you for telling me that's what it was called. As soon as I put Y valve in the search box, everything came up that I needed. I just didn't know what it was called, so very helpful. Appreciate that for all you guys that responded to that, guys and gals. And then we'll probably do some tabbing, a little bit of fiberglass work, at least get another fiberglass coat on there, on that wall. And that'll probably be it for today. Maybe I'll cut the board out, maybe I'll cut the stringer out too, I don't know, we'll see. No promises. It's just a Sunday. Felt like working on the boat. Let's see what we can get done. All right, let's get to work. All right, so this is the live well. That's the elbow that I need to replace or put an elbow in. It's a straight drain now, so we need to get that pulled out so I can get the sizes off of it. We'll get that detached from the bottom, and then in here, that's where that Y valve goes, and it goes to this hose. So I'll need to measure that. Looks like 3/4, but I'll need to measure that, and then measure off the other side to make sure that's the same size, which it should be. And yeah, go from there, I guess. All right, let's get our clamps. I have a feeling this clamp's gonna be stuck on there. I should have picked it off. Oh no, it came right off good. Yeah, you can see the resin around that. That's not good, but whatever. I was really thrilled with the way this came out. Really thrilled. It did good. It did good. Yeah. Get all these clamps out of here. This one, I need to fix the end of this. Probably just need to smack that down with a hammer, but the stupid thing keeps coming off. It's just a Harbor Freight kind of deal, but been handy, even if it is cheap. All right, adjust this light. That's the part we're taking off right there. So of course I put these on from the other side probably. So I'll need to unhook this, and then we'll take this out, and then pop that thing out of there and pour us a new one, and go from there. Don't look at this fiberglass, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Where's it at? There it is, maybe. I don't know. Get on there. If I can get this off here, that'd help. Too much trouble? I don't know. Those things work, the barbs work good on that. I guess that's the way to do it. Spinning. I don't know, maybe I'm tightening too. sick. Yeah, I was tightening it. I guess it unscrews out. Maybe. Maybe not by the time I get to the threads at the bottom though. I don't know if it's unscrewing or if it's just spinning. It's just spinning up top. It still surprises me that I can't knock it up into this hole. But whatever. Wow, that's stupid thing. The spring needs to be replaced. It's not working good anymore. They're holding the door up. There it goes. All right, well that was a chore. All right, so it needs to be 1.25 inches. It's 1.25 inch hole. Then I'll need to drop and do an elbow. At least we got it out, and I have some measurements. And then it looks like a 1 inch, yeah, 1 inch pipe on the bottom. So we got that out. That solves that mystery. All right, a switch that goes in here. This goes to that. And I think that's 3/4. We'll see in a second. Yeah, it's a 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch tube. So I need my valve to do 3/4 inch. My selector valve. So very good. So we know 3/4 inch and 1.25 inches. All right, I'll try to get that stuff on order today. See what we can find. All right, now we'll switch gears. I'll get fiberglass cut out to do these. I'm going to do a strip this wide all the way down, then I'll do a strip right over top of that all the way up, and then I'll go ahead and do this strip and this strip, so we're not fighting to get fiberglass on these. I'll get the screw out of here. But so we're not fighting getting fiberglass on these after I have this wall in there. And I'll fiberglass the back side of that wall, and then I'll tab it. And that's not the best, I don't think. I think you really want to tab from the wood to the fiberglass on the bottom here. But in this respect, I don't think we want air gaps in the fiberglass either. So I think this is going to be the better way to do it. We're going to try it. So far, this has turned out way better than the other side already. I mean, just the lessons that you guys have taught me and that I've learned. I mean, it really came out pretty nice. So if we continue that, we'll be good to go. And I think we can. All right, in the meantime, let's get this cut out. We know it's 61 inches the hard way. It's 62 on this out here. It's 61 back there, which is surprising. Most of everything I've done hasn't been straight, but has been close to the same measurements, right? So yeah, we'll need to get some figuring going on that for sure. And then I'll just need to measure my height on this and the width on that, and I'll get that cut out so it's ready to go. And the same with these, right? And I'll probably just put those in their square and then just cut this trim off here so it comes down, and you know it's going to kind of come like this when it hits that. Come on, tape measure. Work with me. I know it's 61, but you know. And I'll make it about, I'll do 11 inches on it. 61, 11 inches. And then $23, $23.27. $23.27. I'm gonna have to place it back so I can remember. right, it's interesting. The latest poly I got came in a plastic jug instead of a metal jug. That's different. Same stuff. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Actually, I like the plastic better. I don't know why. Makes zero sense. I think the cans, all the cans just leak, and the plastic doesn't seem like it's going to. It's easier to pour out of there, I think, too. The nozzle's right on the edge instead of like in an inch, and then resin always gets on top of that can. Drives me crazy. So anyway, gonna mix this up, get the mask on, mix this up. We're gonna fiberglass all three sides, at least one coat. I'm gonna try my darndest to stay in these clothes for 4 hours and get another one on there. I'll cut the material right after this, and hopefully in the 4 hours from the time I finish this, I can put that last coat up on there. I may cut that stringer while we're waiting. It'd probably be a good thing to do. And maybe fiberglass the backside of it. Who knows? I don't want to get too ambitious. Don't know how much time I'll be out here. But right now, we're gonna get this fiberglass resin up on the walls. So let's get to it. Alright YouTube, hey, really successful day, I feel. Man, we got that fiberglass, it just laid in there nice. I just wet it down really thick, took my time, rolled it several times, and really almost all the air came out. There is a couple spaces down over there that I got, but when you look at this side and you look at this side, I'm embarrassed to even turn the camera to the right anymore. We have come that far in quality, I think, and it's just more relaxing, you know, and the more relaxed you are, the better out the product is coming. So we'll just keep this pace. I was going to try to do another coat today, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to call it while I'm still relaxed. You know, when you try to push things too far, or you feel like you're under a timeline, maybe you don't do as good a job as you should. So I'm happy with what we did today. It really came out nice. I wasn't even planning on working the boat today, but I just felt like doing it. So I think I'm going to go inside and try to order resin, because I'm almost out of resin, and the valve, the elbow drain, and the valve that I need. And we'll do that this afternoon, and then yeah, we'll come back at this sometime this week and put the last coat of fiberglass. I can't believe it on this side already. I mean, this is moving so much faster than the other side. And then we'll cut this stringer, get the fiberglass on the back of it, and then after that coat's on there, we'll get it in. again, talking about the water tank, I'm leaning on leaving it where it was just because I don't want to change the dynamics of the boat. You know, I don't know. Some people talk about engine torque, whatever, like I discussed before, but I'm just leaning on leaving it where it is. We'll see what I do. I don't know. But that's farther down the line. And then we still got the 2 center stringers that are just 2x4s, basically, that are cut at an angle. We'll put weep holes under those for you weep hole people. And then we'll put the floor back on that. There was a floor across it, just for, I think it was just to keep it, help just to hold them in there. So we'll fiberglass the top of that, fiberglass them in, and then we'll be moving on out. I'm getting excited about getting out of this hole. And I'm sure you're tired of watching me in this hole. I've seen those comments before. But I mean, it is part of it. It's what it takes. It's what you got to do. So regardless of whether it's exciting to watch or not, I still got to do it. Still got to get done. Whatever. It is what it is, right? But I'm actually enjoying it now. I don't think I was as enjoying it as first. I enjoyed the project, but not necessarily the fiberglass. But getting it to lay down better now, making me more comfortable, and yeah, more enjoyable when it comes out right? So, all right. Well, that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey YouTube, hey, it's really muddy outside today. It rained last night, so I can't really work on the building today. So I figured I better get something going on the boat for you guys to see this week. So anyway, I started cleaning up in here, and between the cardboard and the wood that I have left over, trying to figure out, I need to make that last stringer. I don't know if I can get it out of that. I hope I can get it out of that board, because I'd really like to save this for the walls and the fuel tank area. But we'll see. You got to do what you got to do, right? But I do want to get it off this floor and get it stacked up against the wall over there. Originally, I had it here for easy access, but it really is the pain to straddle my truck against this, over this, and I don't want it to get wet either. So now winter, well, I don't know, it's like fall, but raining a lot's going on. I don't bring my truck in when it's wet because I don't want it dripping on this. So I need to do something about that. So I'll put that against the wall on the other side of the boat there. Yeah, hopefully soon all this will be out of here, but for now, I'll get it stacked up over there. We'll see if we can't get the stringer out of this weird odd shaped piece, and then kind of go through the scraps and see what I really think I can use later and what is just really just too small to even keep around. But yeah, I just need to clean it up. It's getting tight in the garage again, whatever. So I just thought I'd update you. That's what I'm doing. And then of course we'll go in and measure, and I'll go ahead and cut that stringer, I think, today. So let's get busy on that. Yeah, that's a good plan. I just kind of came up with that as I said it. That's what we're doing. Let's get to work. All right, we're just gonna get in here and get some measurements. I'm not even running electric out here today. I just want to get measurements and get the stringer cut out. I'm pretty sure it's 62 inches is what we had, because I cut the other one at 62 and it ended up being smaller in the back, but we'll check it. But, yeah, so 62 long. And then we went 8 inches high on the bottom part. 8 inches high. And then we'll curve the end down here a little bit up on that end curve. Yeah. Yeah, that fiberglass job came out really nice on this side. Really nice. I'm happy. Definitely happy with that. We'll get another coat on there here soon. But I'll get this, I don't know if you can hear that wind, it's ridiculous. But I'll get this cut out today, so it's ready to go. Maybe we'll fiberglass that piece. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to do all the tools and the mess today, but we'll see. I may anyway. And I got the valve too, by the way, that for that switcher thing. I got that valve in. I think I may have to get a different end for it, but one of the tubes is smaller than the rest. But I got the valve anyway, so maybe we'll install that as well. We'll see. Getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. Always a mess. Always a mess. Evidently I have grease on my elbow too. All right, so our height needs to be 29 inches. So hopefully, well, well, can't use that piece. So we're cutting into the, daggone it. We're cutting into the new piece. I wish I could use that. That's ½ inch, so it ain't gonna be, that wouldn't work, but it's gotta be, well, I want it to be 3/4 inch. So I guess we're cutting this sucker out of this new piece. Bah humbug. All right, let me get the saw horses up and then we'll get it outside and get it on the saw horses and cut this $89 piece of wood up, or $88 piece of wood up, whatever. I think I had metal and rebeat, so I think I got a little cheaper than that, but not much. Yeah, I'll put you away from the sun so you can actually see what I'm doing. All right, let me get some saw horses, get this set up, and then we'll get these measurements onto the board and cut her out.
Driving on the highway, far away, far away, far away. Every moment I was spending on regrets was such a waste, such a waste, such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm going all the way up, up. I'm letting go in my heart, heart, of everything that holds me down, no, no. And it's feeling like I'm in the groove. I can feel the love, oh yeah, it's all around me. Oh, I need to know how I can make it, not afraid to
here again. Oh, come on. Just a little tight at the top on that one. Golly. So, if you take just a tad off the top of there, she's in like Flynn. In and out, 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 in and out. I like when you cut them, and they're good. Not the case right now. Don't move on me. Fit this down. Oh, there's a little piece of thing right here. I got to see that. All right, fit like a glove. Come on. Hey, there we go. Perfect. All right, so we finally got that one in. That'll be good to go for when we get to that. We'll actually gonna try to pre-fiberglass the inside of this, so that'll be something new, and you know, get a couple coats on it, and then tab it from there. Well, maybe one coat and then tab it from there. But yeah, that's part of that project. And then don't forget, we got to put the water tank back in there, so I'll have to make some kind of bracketing or whatever to get back up on a platform on there. That should be pretty easy, I think. And yeah. The thing about a windy day is I don't have to worry about a respirator. It's sure not going to bother me today. Alright, so that goes in the other way, so this is the correct side. Alright, mixing up some resin, get a roller. right, YouTube. So, hey, I don't know. Well, I would guess because it was in the wind in the shade over there or something. I don't know. I had to really work on that to get it to come out. So now I moved in the garage because the wind doesn't come in here. It's really weird. I don't know if the boat blocks it or what, but I got it sitting in here in the sun kind of cooking. But I worked it until it started gumming up, you know, or hardening. And then I decided, well, I just better leave well enough alone. So we'll see how it comes out. I think it's going to be okay. I do see a couple trouble spots, but nothing really bad. But yeah, so we'll let that dry up and we'll go mess around inside the boat. Thanks for those that let me know that it's called a Y valve. That's what I was looking for. Because as soon as I looked up boat Y valve, a bunch of these popped up. I do think I'm going to have to swap out one of the connectors because I think 2 of mine are 3/4 and one's like smaller than that. I don't know. You probably remember better than I do. But we'll test fit her in there and see what we got. So let's go do that real quick. All right, so that's pretty awesome. It looks like it's even gonna, well, I'll probably do it this way. So it looks like it's even gonna fit in the same holes. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, this goes like this. That goes like that. And the water goes that way or that way, yeah. So pretty cool. That's how it goes. So I'll have to get the hoses to go in that. That's kind of odd that they're up, but whatever. That'll go right there. Looks like the holes are the same. I don't know. Have to probably get it in there to figure it out, huh? Where did I put you? Okay. Let's see what we got in the kit here. We got some stuff. That's what we got. All right, so we got the 3 little screws. We got the outside plate, which I guess goes like that. And that. Let's see, is that right though? Because that's upside down. See, that goes like this, so it's got to go like that. All right. So it goes like that. And then them little screws go through there, like so. Oh, that fits there. The screws hang near long enough to get through the oh yeah, they are. They're just barely long enough. Okay. I basically just need to get a screwdriver. But I think it's going to work out just fine. It's going to work through the same holes, I think. It's like it was made for this. Close. Let's pull these back a little bit. All right, there she goes. All right, it's pretty slick. Golly, that's way back there. I didn't think I can reach. I need a longer screwdriver. All right, I gotta be honest with you. I can get used to working on top of the boat like this. It's actually really nice. Hopefully you can see enough to see this. I don't know how dark it is in the camera. But I'm just putting the screw on. There she goes. Nice and tight. Bump, bump. And I guess it's got a little cover here. Bloop. Very nice. All right, that way and then that way. Live well and wash down. So there you go. Thank you for all those that told me what that was. Actually looks good sitting there, doesn't it? Beep, beep. I don't think my wash down hose goes long enough. Man, put another hose in there. Oh no, it'll reach just fine. So I'll just get clamps. Yeah, maybe I'll make it put a longer hose on there so it's not so tight. I bet you that's what it used to be because there's a little thing right there. I bet you that used to hold this hose. I bet you it was the same exact valve that went in there. Look at that. I bet you that went right through there. And then right down on that thing. Hang on. It's like it's original equipment. I just gotta get a hose clamp. I think I might put a little bit longer hose on there, but and a new one. But that's cool. I mean, hey, comes off the bottom down there, 3/4 inch, and it goes there. So I just missed a 3/4 inch tube. And then this one goes from the tube that's down there on the floor. So yeah, I do have all the tubing. So I just need to replace this with new tube and go from there. I think this is 1 inch. I think I might have some 3/4 inch downstairs. I think I might have bought some already for this. But we'll get those swapped out for sure. I could get under there and do fiberglass. I just don't feel like doing it today. And then, you know, I didn't get that positive feeling for what I did do today, which is more than I was going to do today. So the whole intention for me today wasn't really, I do need to make a video for you guys, but it was more or less to get the wood out of the floor because winter's coming. And as I pull my truck in and out, as my old truck is down, missing the fuel pumping on it, and I haven't replaced that yet, I was hoping to have a building up so that I could work on it inside the building, you know, take the bed off and really do a great job, you know, cleaning any rust off the frame and cleaning it all up before I put the bed back on, because you got to take the bed off to put the fuel pump in or drop the tank, but the tank is full. So I'll be driving my good truck, which I don't want my good truck to be on the floor in there dripping on that plywood. So I need to move the plywood, which then is like, why not just cut the piece out for the stringer that I need, which we did. And then, you know, I thought, well, you guys wanted me to fiberglass it, pre-fiberglass it on the one side, on, you know, on the side that I can't reach, which is a good idea. So I did that, but I don't feel like being in there fiberglassing today. And if you don't feel like it, you shouldn't do it, because it can be bad, right? Let me see if I got some 3/4 inch tubing downstairs, and then we'll get this thing swapped out, the deck wash down, and get a new hose on that. And then this one goes to the live well, so we'll go ahead and cut that and run it down there if I have the tubing. And then this one goes to the pipe that's sitting on the floor. So really all we need to do on that is just make sure that it fits up here. It's actually a pretty good, just a solid black tubing pipe, so it's actually pretty good shape. So we'll do that, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, I still haven't got the pipe yet. My wife and I ended up going down and getting the kayaks and cleaning up the dock and washing the kayaks, and then we just put them away, hung them in the basement where we put them in the winter. And yeah, I don't know, we just got lost and did other things. So I'm walking down there now. Hopefully she doesn't lock the door on me before I get down there. I might go down there and see if I can't find that pipe. Yeah, our front porch is ripped out because I ripped it out. The guy was supposed to put the new one in, and that hadn't happened yet. So they're all tucked away, cleaned up, put away for the winter. And let's get out of here. I don't have 3/4 inch, by the way. Thought I did. The stuff I got down there is the real big stuff for the main deck washouts. So I'm gonna have to get some of that stuff, and to be continued. Just I don't think it's gonna be continued today. I'm actually gonna switch gears, and well, not really switch gears. I've already switched gears, but I'm gonna do some other stuff. So, all right, until I get back